In the next few moments, we will analyze security and access levels across several CMSs that are deployed within our BI environment. Using MetaMiner, you'll see how quickly and intuitive it is to perform this type of analysis. Our first question is what access levels have been assigned to a specific folder. Now let's go to MetaMiner and log on to one of our MetaMiner servers. Dev31, you'll see, is connected to three different environments: a BI4.1 environment, a BI4.0, and an XI31SP6 environment. Once I click on Apply, you'll notice that the CMS Explorer tab is now fully populated with all of the data in our three environments. In our scenario, we want to understand the different access levels and rights that have been assigned to a particular folder in our XI3 environment. So we click on MMTest 1260, and now I'm going to go to Folders, and we will say Show Folders Only. And when we do that, I can scroll down and see a few of those different areas. Now what I can do is click on Public Folders, and the right-click context menu allows me to perform a different number of options of security analysis. We can either analyze the security of the object itself, of the object and its children, or of the object and all of the folders and objects above it and below it, or the entire tree. So what we'll do in this case is just analyze the selection itself. When I do that, you'll notice that again in a familiar tree style, we're looking at all of our folders and objects in the CMS, except in this case only for the folder we selected, which is public folders. And you'll also notice now that we see administrators and everyone, which are the two user groups to which we have access level or rights assignment. Notice that the security has been spawned in a new tab. We can continue doing several different types of security analysis and create more and more tabs as we wish, and then ultimately being able to compare and contrast the different securities across different CMSs or folders, etc. Now, let's go and look at the entire tree of objects. So going back to here, we'll right-click, we'll go to Explore Security, and we'll do Selection, Parent, and Children. This option brings us back in real time all of our security that's been assigned in the entire public folder tree, which really means the entire CMS, excluding inbox and favorites. So as I scroll down, you'll notice that we don't have any security assigned to the everyone group for any of these objects. You will notice, however, that the report conversion tool users do have security around this section of the CMS or these few folders. Now what we'll do is go to our next question. Are access levels inherited for a particular object, or are they explicitly assigned? So what you can see here, for example, under the folder administration tools, is that we have security that's been inherited from public folders. And we know that because the access level is grayed out. Our next question is more of a workflow scenario. We're in the process of migrating environments or versions. How can I compare security assignments and be confident of my system's integrity? So really what the question here is, we're about to do a migration from an XI3 to a BI4 environment, or perhaps from BI4.0 to 4.1. We have security and user set up in one of the source environments, and as we perform this migration, we need to check and ensure that we have an apples-to-apples comparison between the two environments. So I go back to MetaMiner, and now what I'm going to do is make use of the Security Explorer capability. Security Explorer is as easy as it looks. We simply, with using our list of different environments and folders, drag and drop each of the folders that we want to compare the security with, and then essentially analyze what those results are. So in our case, let's go ahead and look at our two BI4 environments. So we'll look at BI4.1 auditing, and then we will look at BI4 Dev4 auditing. Okay, when I do that, very quickly you'll see that for the administrators group, for the auditing folder, all the assignments are aligned or the same. For the everyone group, it looks like the auditing subfolder has view rights, and that it also looks like we've explicitly signed at the public folder level for the everyone group the view access level as well. In addition to these two user groups, administrator and everyone, we also have two additional groups that have an entirely different set of access levels that they belong to in the BI4 Dev4 environment. So as we are migrating from BI 4.0 to BI 4.1, we really need to ensure that in this environment we correctly set these two user groups with these access levels for this folder.